Sleep. Sorry. Andrew, are you now? Andrew, as honored as I am with all the interest I'm getting from you guys. Andrew, this business with trying to kill me is getting a bit tiresome. Andrew, for an assassin, you're rather sloppy. Andrew, didn't take much to know what was going on. Andrew, so all I had to do was put some pillows under the blankets and wait. Andrew, really didn't think that would work. Andrew, but luckily for me, seems like they sent a fool this time around. Andrew, now. Andrew, who are you? Andrew. Andrew, I'm not in the mood for annoying bravado. Any sudden moves and I will pull this trigger. Andrew, turn around. Andrew, slowly. Andrew, what is it exactly you think will happen when you constantly try to go after someone's life? Andrew, they may be weak. Andrew, confused. Andrew, scared. Andrew, but no matter how weak they may be. Andrew, no matter how little they may know. Andrew, no matter how frightened they may be. Andrew, anyone pushed enough will fight back. Andrew, again. Who are you? Andrew, actually. I don't care. Just tell me this, why are you people trying to kill me? Andrew, who am I to you guys? Andrew, what kind of idiots would be after someone like me? Andrew, do you think I'm bluffing? Andrew. Damn, what now? There isn't exactly a guide for situations such as these. Andrew, last chance. Wilfred, sir, it is rather noisy in here. Wilfred, what is going on? Andrew. Wilfred. Wilfred, sir, is this some form of an intimate role-playing session? Wilfred, did I perhaps interrupt? Andrew, what? Wilfred, I do recommend that you lock the door on occasions like this. Andrew, no. She tried to kill me. Wilfred, I see. Wilfred, have you gathered enough intel on her yet? Andrew, I asked, but got no response. Andrew, don't think this one will say anything. Wilfred, I know what you are thinking, sir. Andrew, you do? Wilfred, but perhaps I might suggest that you hold off a bit with eliminating her? Andrew, yes. Please do. Wilfred, with a bit more persuading, we can get some intel that may help us in figuring out who is after you. Andrew, persuading. Are you going to torture her? Wilfred, no. Somehow that's a relief. Andrew, but how are you going to get her to talk? With money? Wilfred, she will be tortured. Andrew, but you just said you wouldn't. Wilfred, I said I would not. I am not an interrogator. Wilfred, our interrogator will do the torturing. Why is he like this? But, torturing her. She tried to kill me. Have to remove this compassionate side of mine. Andrew, okay. Wilfred, now, ma'am, if you would kindly follow me. Andrew, do you need my gun, Wilfred? Wilfred, why would I want your gun? It is a rather dull-looking gun. Andrew, for making sure she won't do anything while you're taking her. Wherever you're taking her. Wilfred, that is very considerate of you. Wilfred, but I will be fine. Andrew, okay then. Good night, I guess. Wilfred. Andrew. Wilfred. Andrew. Andrew, good night. Wilfred. Wilfred, come. Andrew, you want me to come with you? Wilfred, you are the one with the gun, sir. Andrew, but you just said you didn't want my gun. Wilfred, correct. It is a dull-looking gun. Wilfred, but I still need someone with a gun. She may run away. Why is he like this? Andrew, yeah. I clearly remember you saying oh, but I will be fine. Andrew, but very considerate of you. Wilfred. Andrew. Wilfred. Andrew. Wilfred. Andrew. Wilfred, I will kindly ask of you to never impersonate me, ever again. Andrew, I'm sorry, sir. Won't happen again. Wilfred, good. Shall we go then? Sometime later. This place is creepy. I've heard about this building, but it's my first time actually being here. Wilfred, ma'am, welcome to our guest house. Please make yourself at home. Andrew, guest house. Wilfred, it is what we call this building. Andrew, weird name. Wilfred, what would you recommend we call this building, sir? Andrew, don't know. Prison room. Dungeon. Basement. Wilfred, how barbaric. Andrew. Andrew, by the way, Wilfred. Why don't you handle the interrogation yourself? Andrew, do you lack the skills? Wilfred, how very rude. Let me tell you something, young sir. Wilfred, back in the day, I was known for being rather persuasive. Andrew, sure. Wilfred. Andrew, good luck. Wilfred, luck is unnecessary for a man such as I. Wilfred, now, if you would be so kind and tell me everything, ma'am. Wilfred. Wilfred. Wilfred, I see. Wilfred, I will let the interrogator handle the rest. Seems like this one is a bit too much for me to handle. Andrew, you did your best. Wilfred, indeed, I did. Andrew, so, where is this torture guy? Wilfred, it is late. She is sleeping. Andrew, should I go and wake her up? Wilfred, at this hour? Absolutely not, sir. Ladies need their beauty sleep. Andrew. Wilfred, and so does a gentleman. Good night, sir. Andrew, night. Wilfred, ma'am, I wish you good night. Wilfred, before I forget. Wilfred, you have disgraced your family with this attempt. Wilfred, not only by attacking us, but also by failing to kill someone the likes of Andrew. Andrew, I'm right here, you know. Andrew, also, what do you mean by her family? Wilfred, her outfit. She is from the Carnifus family. A family that was a dear ally to us, since the beginning. Andrew, why didn't you come out with that at first? We now know who sent her. The Carnifus family. Wilfred, the Carnifus family is no more. Only a distant memory. Andrew, I see. That complicates stuff again, I guess. Wilfred, indeed, it does. Wilfred, now, do as you please, Andrew. But remember to lock the door after you. Andrew, what? Andrew, what do you think I'm going to do with her? Wilfred, I do not know what your intent is, sir. However, if you do not lock the door after you leave, she will escape. Andrew, oh. That's what you meant. Andrew. Andrew. Andrew, how are you? Andrew, why did you try to kill me? Andrew, not speaking, Ed. Andrew, let me think. Andrew, Andrew, nice weather we have today, don't you think? Andrew, no, no. That won't work. Andrew, also, kind of pointless now I think about it. Since we're inside. Andrew, and the fact that it's nighttime. Andrew, Andrew, what is your favorite animal? Andrew, my favorite animal is a tiger. Andrew, or a lion, maybe. Can't decide. Andrew, snakes, however. Those scare me. Andrew, always have. Andrew, once, I was outside with my friends in the wilderness and I had to use the toilet. Really badly. But due to our location, there weren't any toilets nearby. Andrew, so I just zipped down and took a leak. Nothing really special. I always did that. And it was always alright. Andrew, until that fateful day. Andrew, a snake bit my penis off. What? Andrew, the snake probably thought it was another snake coming into his territory. Andrew, that's what usually happens to guys who take leaks in the wilderness without being careful. Really? Andrew, absolutely no clue. It was a pure bullshit story, ha ha ha. Andrew, so you do speak, het. Andrew, I'm also a hostage here. Andrew, actually don't really know what I am to the family yet. Andrew, I'm here against my will. But being treated like I'm part of the family. Andrew, weird, don't you think? Andrew, my name is, Andrew. Andrew, as you probably already knew. But what I'm curious about. Andrew, is this a personal thing for you? Did I ever do anything to you? Was worth a shot. No. Andrew, I see. Andrew, someone sent you after me. All I want to know is why. Andrew, you have my word, I will let you go unharmed. My issue is not with you. I don't know. Andrew, really? Nothing. Someone just pointed and said kill? I don't know. Andrew, need to know basis, Yes. Andrew. Andrew, and the people who pointed? No. Andrew, no. No. Andrew, I guess that is the part you won't say, Andrew, I don't know what you expect is going to happen. But they're going to torture you. Yes. Andrew, and you're okay with this? Yes. Andrew, you may end up dying. Yes. Andrew. Andrew, you're not going to talk, are you? No. Andrew, you really care that much about the people that sent you? No. Andrew, you don't? Then why the hell won't you talk? Andrew, why would you die for people you don't care about? Family code. Feelings are irrelevant. The code is absolute. Andrew, absolute code. Andrew, that's pure stupidity. Andrew, you're going to die for a code? Honor. Pride. Andrew, life is worth more than that. She tried to kill me. Yet, I bear her no ill feelings. Maybe it's because I know she's just doing what she was ordered to. There's no motive, no anger, no feelings. Just a job. Or maybe I'm just weak. You're weird. Andrew, how so? I tried to kill you. Andrew, yeah. How does that make me weird? You're the weird one. Andrew, going around killing people and then calling them weird for not wanting to kill. Normally, people get angry. Due to that. Andrew, who says I'm not angry? I know anger. Your eyes are full of concern. And pity. Andrew. Andrew, if you got shot by someone, would you be mad at the gun that was used or the guy who pulled the trigger? Huh. Andrew, in my eyes, you're the gun. I'm angry at the people who are constantly trying to pull the trigger. You're weird. Andrew, yeah. Andrew. I'm going to release it. Andrew, there's no point. Andrew, I may not have as much experience in this world as all of you, but it's clear as day that you'd rather die than speak. Andrew, and it's a stupid death. Andrew, there is no point in it. If you let me go, I will come again. Andrew, and I would stop you again. Andrew, and again and again. No matter how many times I need. You're naive. You will die. Andrew, perhaps I am naive. And perhaps I will die. Andrew, but at least I'm not dying because of something as stupid as a family code. Code isn't stupid. It's honorable. Andrew, any family that forces their members to obey outsiders to the death is stupid. It's loyalty. Andrew, it's blind loyalty. Andrew, I said what I had to say. Andrew, since you're technically my prisoner, I will ask them to release you. You're serious, aren't you? Andrew, I'm not the kind of man who would joke about something like this. Andrew, that is my personal code. Andrew, a code that makes sense. Naive. Andrew. Stupid. What a stupid girl. Wilfred, I must say, sir. Very interesting interrogation technique. Antonio, haha, at first I thought you had lost your mind. Talking about the weather and animals. Antonio, almost bust out laughing with that snake story, haha. Antonio, but then you got her to talk. Cameras in the room. Of course. Wilfred, very unusual technique, indeed. Antonio, too bad the part with releasing her didn't work. Wilfred, the acting was phenomenal, sir. Andrew. Andrew, I was being serious on that part. I want to have her released. Antonio, huh? Wilfred. Wilfred, sadly, that cannot be allowed, sir. Andrew, but I was the one who caught her. Isn't she my prisoner? Wilfred, normally, yes. But she broke into the family house. That is not just an offense to you, but to us as well. Antonio, she tried to kill you. Finish her off. Don't let anyone trample on you like that. Andrew, I gave her my word. Wilfred, I understand. Early tomorrow morning, Lady Cordia will decide what is to be done. Andrew. Antonio, oh well. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm off to bed. Wilfred, good night, sir. Andrew, night. I really thought I had a say in this. How utterly disappointing. Will she die now? Just like that? Such a waste. She was pretty. Maybe I can help her in some way? Wilfred, Andrew. Go to bed. There is no reason to ponder over this matter now. Wilfred, there is nothing that can be done. Andrew, night. I wonder if they've tortured her by now. Or maybe she's already dead. No point in wondering. I should go and check. Wilfred, good morning, sir. Andrew, morning, Wilfred. Andrew, what happened to the girl? Wilfred, that poor girl. Wilfred, just the thought of what she must have been going through hurts my heart. Andrew, I see. Already dead. Damn it. Why do I even care? She tried to kill me. Yes, I should not let these things affect me. Wilfred, to think that I forgot the blankets for the guest room. Poor girl must have been freezing in there. Wilfred, hopefully, it did not hinder her beauty sleep. Andrew. Andrew, why are you like this? Wilfred, like what, sir? Andrew. Andrew, never mind. Wilfred, anyway, Lady Cordia will be arriving soon. Let us move on. Andrew, where to? Wilfred, Lady Cordia wishes to speak with this one herself. Wilfred, your presence is required. Andrew, why? Wilfred, want me to go and ask her for you? Andrew. Wilfred, now, follow me, sir. Wilfred, morning, ma'am. Again, I have to apologize for the absence of blankets. Andrew. Wilfred, have you perhaps changed your mind? Willing to talk for a bit? Wilfred, I see. Wilfred, Andrew, ask her the same question as I did. Andrew, why? Wilfred, kindly do so. Andrew, sure. Andrew, changed your mind? No. Andrew, see. No difference. Wilfred, Wilfred, interesting. Andrew, I'm sorry. I wasn't allowed to release you. Weird. Andrew, still calling me weird? Yes. Wilfred, indeed, ma'am. He is very weird. He has been worried about you since we told him that you cannot be released. Andrew, why is it so weird? I don't want someone to die. Wilfred, because she tried to eliminate you, sir. Andrew. Andrew, you wouldn't understand. Wilfred, Wilfred, welcome, my lady. Cordia, Wilfred, why did you take her here? Cordia, I do not like this place. Wilfred, my apologies, my lady. Cordia, Andrew. Andrew, ma'am. Cordia, you look saddened. Cordia, what is wrong? Andrew, I was thinking. Andrew. Andrew, I want this girl to be set free. Cordia, did she not try to kill you? Andrew, yes. Cordia, and yet you want her released. Andrew, I do. Cordia, how very unusual. Cordia. Cordia, you have grown up to become a beautiful lady. Cordia, you wouldn't remember. You were but a child when I met you. Cordia, your father was a dear friend of mine. Yes. Cordia, I see. He told you of me. Yes. Very. Cordia, your target. It is Andrew, correct? Nod. Cordia, any others? Cordia, you can speak to me, child. It is all right. Cordia, am I one of your targets? Shakes. Cordia, I see. So Andrew is your only target. Cordia. Cordia, someone from the Carnifus family should not fail to kill someone like Andrew. Wilfred, indeed. I told her she was a disgrace to her family. Cordia. I'm right here. Cordia, you were sloppy. Cordia, your family. It is no more. But I have been told some of the old members are doing mercenary work for random families. Cordia, I did not expect the daughter of Ephraim himself to end up doing mercenary work. Cordia, in fact, that would go against your family honor. Which leads me to believe you are not doing this voluntarily. Wilfred, breathtaking. To conclude all that merely with a gaze. Expected nothing less from you, my lady. Cordia. Cordia, you've already figured this out, haven't you, Wilfred? Wilfred, I may have pondered the conclusion. Cordia, you're awfully cheerful today, Wilfred. Wilfred, it is a fine day, my lady. Cordia, can this be because of Ephraim? Wilfred, it is not, my lady. Wilfred, I am just pleased to see you being so talkative. Wilfred, you have seemed a bit bored lately. Cordia. Cordia, forced contract, or hostage situation. Cordia, I know of your family's honor and code. The Carnifus family's loyalty is unmatched. Cordia, but your loyalty is misplaced in this situation, my child. Andrew, this Carnifus family. What happened to them? Wilfred, eliminated by a rival family. Andrew, by who? Wilfred, the Carnifus family is not a family like many others. They were a pure assassin family. Wilfred, a family who specialize like that, is very rare. Wilfred, however, one other family was known to specialize in that aspect, the Umbra family. Wilfred, having two such families around with the same demands and supply, they were bound to clash sooner or later. Sadly, the Umbra were victorious. Cordia, the Devil's Shadow. Sadly, the attack happened suddenly, and on such a scale, that we could not provide assistance in time. Wilfred, HMPF, the devil's shadow. That Ephraim was a thief. Identity thief. Cordia, Wilfred. Not now. Wilfred. Well, that was unexpected. Cordia, I ask of you again. Forced contract, or hostage? Hostage. Sister. Cordia, I see. Cordia, listen to me, child, and listen carefully. Cordia, you are, Isa Carnifus, the eldest daughter of Ephraim Carnifus. Your family may be no more, but you are still bound to uphold your family's honor. Isa. I like that name. Cordia, by blindly following someone else's command, you are dishonoring your family. Isa. Isa, any contracts, no matter the situation or circumstances, shall always be carried out faithfully and in step with the family code. Andrew, okay, correct me if I'm wrong here. Someone is holding your sister hostage and telling you to kill me. But you won't say who they are, due to your family's code? Isa, yes. Andrew, there is something fundamentally wrong with your family code. Andrew, loyalty is not something you give to everyone like it's a common item. Loyalty is reserved for the few special people that have proven themselves time and time again. Andrew, loyalty is earned. Cordia. Wilfred, well said. Wilfred, well said. Isa, perhaps. Isa, but it is the code. Andrew, your code is stupid. Isa, no. Cordia, Andrew. That code is her family's treasure. Do not mock it. Wilfred, that code of Ephraim's. It is rather ridiculous, I must say. Andrew, I know, right? Cordia, silence. Cordia, Wilfred, Andrew. Do not test my patience any further. What did I do? Wilfred, I apologize, my lady. Cordia, I understand your feelings, Wilfred. You and Ephraim have your history. But now is not the time. Wilfred, of course, my lady. Andrew, history. What happened? Cordia, Andrew. Andrew, oh right. Sorry. Now is not the time. Got it? Cordia. Isa. Cordia, you are all wrong about the code. Cordia, Isa, you fail to understand the real meaning behind the code. Which, in turn, makes Andrew unable to understand the code. Cordia, Wilfred knows the meaning behind the code. He just dislikes your father. Wilfred, I do not know what you mean, my lady. Andrew. Cordia, when a family has a need of a service, such as the one your family provides, they usually want it to be as secret as possible. And the danger of the secret being leaked deters many people from using that service. Cordia, the code was made as a means to gain trust among the families. To let them know that, no matter the circumstances, once a contract has been accepted, it will never be disclosed. Cordia, but it was not meant as a tool for other people to use on the members. Cordia, your father would not have approved of the way you are using the code. Cordia, especially as it is hurting your sister. Isa. Isa, I. Cordia, you lost your father before he could fully teach you about the code. So you have taken upon yourself to learn it. Cordia, but you are taking the code too literally. Many of the old members are. Isa. Cordia, tell me, who hired you? Isa. Cordia, no matter the circumstances, you entered my home with the purpose of assassination. Cordia, I am not here to tell you that my past friendship with your father, or if you choose to speak, will spare you. There will still be consequences. Cordia, however, do not dishonor your father any further. Tell me who is holding your sister as a hostage. Isa. Isa, the Umbra family. Andrew, why would that family target me? Isa, I don't know. Wilfred, the Umbra family. That is unexpected. I did not think they would be bold enough to attack us. Cordia, which is why they sent Isa. Easy deniability. Andrew, deniability. What would they need that for? Wilfred, our world may seem barbaric and chaotic to people on the outside, but we have a clear system and order among all the families. Wilfred, sure, we know the truth and we could attack the Umbra family and start an all-out war. But that will turn many of the other families against us. Wilfred, especially the ones who tend to use the services of the Umbra family. Wilfred, on the other hand. If we caught someone from the Umbra family trying to hurt our family and presented that to the Pacificadores, we would have the support of many of the families instead. Andrew, so basically you're not allowed to attack any families unless you have some kind of proof that they started it? Wilfred, this has nothing to do with being allowed or not. It is a simple matter of relationship with the rest of the families. Wilfred, we have to assess every situation, think of the consequences of an all-out attack, and if it is necessary. Wilfred, sometimes a full-on attack is needed, even if it means bad relationships with some of the other families, other times a bit of careful thinking and stealth is recommended. Andrew, I don't really get it. Are we going to attack the Umbras or not? Cordia, no. Cordia, there is no damage done that would justify a war. However, they tried to eliminate someone from my house. Cordia, this will not be forgotten. Andrew, I see. I get it now. I don't get it at all. Cordia, as for you, Isa. Thank you for telling me. I know how hard it must have been for you. Isa. Cordia, but as I said, this does not mean you are excused. Isa, I know. Isa, I am prepared. Cordia. Cordia, that decision is for Andrew to make. Cordia, Andrew, do you wish the consequence for this girl's actions to be death? Andrew, not really. Cordia, as you wish. She will be spared. Isa, why? Andrew, this again? Isa, because I'm simply the gun? Andrew, yes. Also because I like you. Isa, like me. Andrew, your weird sense of loyalty. It's kind of likable. In a weird sort of way. Wilfred, it is very weird, sir. Cordia, unusual, indeed. Cordia, so, Andrew. If you do not wish her dead, what action do you think would be an appropriate punishment? Andrew, that she promises she won't do it again? Wilfred, humorous, sir. But this is hardly the time for jokes. How would I know what kind of punishments there are? What about a forced contract? Andrew, a contract. Like mine. Cordia, a contract it will be. We will call on the Pacificadores and make them create a contract. Cordia, Isa, I expect your full cooperation when they arrive. Isa, yes. Isa. Isa, my sister? Andrew, we'll get your sister back for you. Isa, you would. Wilfred, and how exactly do you propose accomplishing that? Damn, I kind of spoke without giving it a thought. Andrew, somehow. Cordia. Cordia, as stated, we cannot start a war with the Umbras just yet. Andrew, so they're just going to get a pass for attacking here? Cordia, I never said there would not be retribution. Andrew, oh. Cordia, Wilfred, prepare a stealth team. High priority. Failure means complete deniability. Cordia, I want you to send a message, and make it clear that attacking us will not be taken lightly. Wilfred, at once, my lady. Cordia, take Andrew with you. Andrew, me. Cordia, you did say you wanted to save the girl, did you not? Andrew, I sure did. No looking back now. I said it. Wilfred, once you have prepared, come and talk to me, sir. Andrew, okay. Isa. Isa, thank you. Andrew, sure. What did I just get myself into? Money, 1059, late night.